Today I want to talk about one of the reasons why I really love locks. This is actually something I'm kind of jealous that I can't do with my own hair. I have a couple of different examples of it. But first I'm going to show you, as you can see here, I have her locks cornrowed across the front, not in the back, just across the front. I have like, I don't know, 7 cornrows in or something. And sometimes maybe you're sitting and you're doing this, you're not even at home and you don't have any hair things, or you don't have enough matching hair things or the right size or whatever. Well, the fabulous thing about locks is that you don't need hair things at all. So if I just left this cornrow here without putting any kind of hair thing in it, it will unravel. So it needs something to hold it in place. But I'm gonna just take these 2 locks that are right here where I stopped doing the cornrow, these 2 locks. I'm gonna place the cornrow right down in between them, and I'm just gonna take the locks and tie them. And I'm gonna do it gently. I mean, it's sort of snug, but not so tight that it's putting strain on these locks or gonna be hard to untie it later. I do it pretty gently, and they come right out when I need them to, and it's not damaging to her hair at all. And voila, we needed no hair things to tie off these 7 cornrows here. And it's also nice, like kind of a more natural look if you don't want to have, you know, maybe gaudy looking hair things or whatever in the middle of your style. This is very natural. There's nothing but hair here. So that's one way to use the locks to tie themselves that's really helpful. But the part I'm super jealous about is, you know, when you're driving in the car in the summer and it's super hot and your car air conditioning doesn't work, like ours frequently happens to be, and you can't find a hair thing anywhere, and it's hot and sweaty and your hair is all on your neck and you just want to get your hair off your neck. Well, lucky Miss B here could grab a couple locks down at the bottom. As you can see here, I've grabbed 2 over here and 2 over here right at the base of her neck. Get a good look at that, just 2 and 2. They happen to be right in the middle of the base of her neck, but it's not like it needs to be an exact science. And I'm using 2 on each side just to be, just to give it a little more strength than 1. And I'm gonna crisscross them, can you see that? I'm gonna cross this one to this side and this one to this side because it helps hold up underneath better. So I'm gonna just cross those, bring them up to the top, and do the same thing I did with those cornrows. I'm just gonna kind of do a little double knot. But again, I'm not pulling it down like super tight, just tight enough to hold it in place. Now I wouldn't send her to a soccer game like this because it wouldn't hold that well if she was running around and being super active. But if you're in the car and you just want your sweaty hair off your neck, this is perfect when you can't find a hair thing around or whatever. And it's pretty cute too. And if you even want to take it a step further and spice it up, you could, you know, use more than 2 locks or whatever and make a braid. You could braid them and then you'll have a nice, if I used 3 or 4 locks here and I made got some other locks trying to get in my way, and I braided them together and did the same thing on the other side. Then when we bring them around the ponytail like that, you'll have a nice cute braided looking hair thing, except for it's really her locks, not a fake hairpiece. So that's another option, and you can do this anywhere. If you just wanted to pull up half the hair, you could grab a couple locks from underneath the half area and tie them up like that and just tie half the hair back. And there's no magic number, 2 locks, 3 locks, 4 locks, however many you want. And just tie up, oh, I didn't do that like to make it look super cute, but anyways, that just to show you that any portion of hair that you want to tie up out of your way, just grab a few locks and pull them up and tie them and you're done. Good to go. Walk out the door, you look cute as can be. So this is one of the reasons why I think locks are pretty awesome.